Hello and welcome back to the Lorcana Lexicon. Today we are going to be opening up a box of Shimmering Skies. I am beyond excited. I honestly can't wait. I've taken a little bit of a break from the channel and from Lorcana actually, just because I've been dealing with some personal stuff. And yeah, I've got so many videos half made, so if you want to see any of those, definitely give this video a like and a subscribe. There's no tear tab on these boxes. That's different. We've used to have the cellophane and the tear tabs, but now we're just flipping the boxes open. I actually kind of miss the tear tabs. I like that as a kind of feature of Lorcana packs. But yeah, I've got like videos about Pixelborn going down, and then obviously Pixelborn going down, it's harder to make. Oh, that's cool that they all line up, or do they? Oh, they do. That's nice. That makes a picture when you put them together. That's cool. Yeah, Pixelborn going down, it's harder to make gameplay videos, and I had ideas for non-Pixelborn gameplay videos. But yeah, then stuff happened and I had to just put like gaming and the channel on hold for a little bit. But I'm back, and yeah, I can't, like, this is a great way to come back. And I can't wait to get back into Lorcana again as well. Get down to the game store, play some set 5. There's an ad card for Gateway. So let's have a look at these. So we start with Ratigan, Ed, Retrosphere, Vanellope Von Sweet. Focus on these. Yeah, there we go. Vanellope Von Sweet. We've got Donald Duck, Focused Flatfoot. We've got our obligatory Mickey Mouse, a little resist guy, and we're uncommons. We've got Clarabelle, Rapunzel's Tower. Doesn't give you lore though. Characters here get +3. This could be okay. Definitely good in draft. Food Fight. Your characters gain tap and pay 1 ink, deal 1 damage chosen. So this turns all your characters into Robin Hood. Oh, just for the turn though, it's an action. And our first rare is Sherwood Forest. Characters named Robin Hood may move here for free, and characters gain ward and deal 2 damage to choose it. Oh, this is good. Turns all your characters into Super Robin Hoods. And then to start off, we have got a Super Minnie Mouse, Shift 4 for a 4/4. When you play this character, if you use Shift to player, you may search your deck for a character card and reveal that card to all players shuffle. This is pretty good. It's a tutor. If you use Shift to play this character, I think we'll be seeing that a lot more. I actually have a Bucky video half made. That's what I was working on when I had to put everything on hold. So I'm really looking forward to talking about Bucky. I don't know if it's too late for that. If you want to hear my thoughts on Bucky, let me know, because it was a card that was very near and dear to me. So very sad it went away, and I'm not super happy with the way it was handled. I think there's better things to do, but that's a separate video. Here we're being very positive and enjoying cracking packs. Just Lorcana packs are so fun to open. I've been playing a decent bit of Magic, and it's just not the same. It's not the same at all, the experience of cracking packs. Finders Keepers, 5 draw 3. This seems good. Like, it might just be too slow, but in those Amethyst control decks, 5 draw 3 just like can steal a game in the late game. Don't know if you'd play the full set of them. Get Elsa's Ice Palace, 1 to go here, gives you 1 lore, and when you play this location, choose an exerted character and they can't ready. Okay, only having 4 defense is pretty low though. And we have Elsa, 5 cost, 2/5 rush and evasive. Okay, and when you play this character, exert chosen opposing character. Okay, it doesn't keep them exerted. Oh, and we get a Pete, a shiny Pete. When you play this character, if you have another character named Pete in play, you may banish chosen. Whoa, oh, there we go. Look at this guy. That's a much cheaper Maleficent Dragon. We like Pete. Wonder if the Pete deck will be a thing. That's pretty exciting. As you can tell, I've tried to stay pretty spoiler free. I tend to find there's less joy in opening packs if you're just chasing something. Don't know if that's good. Evasive too. Maybe not. It's maybe just too slow in the current game. Prince John. Opportunistic Briber. 3 cost 1/5. Whenever you play an item, he gets extra attack. Yeah. Shield of Ardenvale. Banish this item. Chosen character gets resists to start your next turn. It's not great. 1 cost Little John's good though. Every time we see a 1 cost, we've got to be thinking about these shift cards. So 1 cost Little John could make a different green steel archetype. I just don't think it can ever really compete with what Diablo's up to. Maid Marian, Simba, shift 4, when you play this character you may banish an item or location. That's great. Just, location destruction, much needed. Because we had to play Rise of the Titans before, so Rise of the Titans on a body is great. Basil's Magnifying Glass. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, you may reveal an item. Okay, just searches for items. And we've got Queen's Censor. Okay. Let's just separate the rails. It's been a wee while since I've done one of these. Kind of out of the habit. Okay. Let's keep cracking on. No legends yet, but like I said, I've been keeping myself pretty spoiler free because I want the joy of opening a card and being like, oh my god, that card's insane. I want genuine reactions when I do these pack openings. I've seen these though, the Snow White cards, the 7 dwarfs. So Snow White cares about the number of dwarfs, and all dwarfs have ways to buff Snow White. She gets resist. Like I said, I'm pretty. Who is this guy? King Candy. Oh, it's Wreck-It Ralph. Shift 3. When you play this character, you may draw 2, then put a card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. It's okay, it's like a mini Gaston. We've got Maleficent, 3 cost. Whenever this character quests, you may choose and discard a card to return chosen character or location to your hand. It's not coming back to play. I like this. Little Arthur. We've got a Rafiki. When you play this character, gains Challenger. Okay, so it's just a bigger version of the set 1 Rafiki. And we've got a Royal Tantrum. Banish any number of items, then draw that many cards. And a shiny Hypnotic Strength. Donald Duck, Fauna, 1 cost Cogsworth. When you play this character, chosen character gains Rush. Might be worth brewing around. The big Cogsworth has shift, so it's always worth considering these shift cards whenever we get a cheap cost. The Queen with Ward, 4 cost 1/7. I like it. I don't think it's good, but I like it. Shenzi, Evasive. Evasive is very interesting. I don't think a hyena would. I guess Pongo's evasive. When challenging a damaged character, okay, so it's a little evasive guy that's good at finishing things off. The real top 2 cards of your deck, put revealed character cards. 4 cost Stitch. When you play this character, deal 2 damage. Okay, so it comes in and it pings something off. We've got our first rare dwarf. We've got Doc, 2 cost 1/3. When you play this character, discard your hand to draw 2. Okay, so it's a real aggro card. And then we've got the Queen. Shift 3, Ward. And for each other character named the Queen, this gets 1 extra lore. Okay, so you really have to go all in on a Queen strategy with this. It's interesting they're doing that. I would have thought they would have pushed like villain archetypes and things a lot harder before we got to caring about Robin Hoods and caring about Queens and things, but it's the world we live in. Okay, we've got our Cogsworth again, Fix It Felix, Chaka, Break Free. Deal 1 damage to chosen character of yours, they gain Rush. Okay, so it's you damage something to give it Rush and make some extra power. A big Hey Hey Bodyguard, that's cool to see. Ludwig von Drake, 5 cost 4/4, lures for 3. Yeah, Ray doesn't even see much play, and Ray's better than that guy. Amethyst Chromicon, each player draws a card. Maybe. Glimmer versus Glimmer. Banish chosen character of yours. Okay, so that's sack a guy to destroy a guy. We've got Wreck-It Ralph, 3 cost 1/4. When you ready this character, gain 1 lore for each damage on him. Oh, okay, so that's more of the damage matters. And we get a foil rare. Remember who you are. If chosen opponent has more cards in hand than you, draw cards until you have the same number. Okay, so just catches you up on cards. And we've got Ratigan. Shift 4, evasive. Your damaged characters get buffed. So this might be the set where we finally start getting some use out of the Hydras and the legendary Donald Duck, all these cards that care about self-damage. And we saw that red card that dealt 1 to give something rush and more attack, so you can be dealing damage to your own guys for benefit. We've got Dopey, Emerald Chromicon. Wonder if we get a Chromicon in every colour. I need to keep an eye on that. During an opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, you may return chosen character to its hand. Nala. Okay, just a 2 cost 2/2 Arthur. Revive, play a character card that costs 5 or less from your discard for free. So you pay 5 and you get something that costs 5 or less back. there's something there, but just the fact you're not cheating on ink makes it difficult. And we've got Who's With Me? Your characters get +2 attack this turn. Whenever one of your characters with Reckless challenges, you gain 2 lore. Okay, so we're getting this Reckless Matters deck trying to exist again. I don't know. It's just so hard, isn't it? Retrosphere. 2, banish this item, return chosen character item or location with cost 3. Okay, so it's a bounce. Got the Healing Decanter, the Queen again, we've seen this. Mickey Mouse. When you have a character named Minnie Mouse in play, it gets 2 more attack. 4 cost 4/4 with extra hoops. Not interested. Fauna. Simba. Sapphire Chromicon. This item enters play exerted, banish 1 item, gain 2. That's cool. Ooh. The fact it doesn't ink though makes it harder, but I could believe this sees a bit of play when you're looping popsicles and things. Archimedes, shift 3, evasive challenger. It's not quite good enough. Scar, when you play this character you may banish chosen character named Mufasa. Just Mufasa hate. Sword of the Release at the start of your turn. It's funny as well because the Mufasa that's actually good does things when it gets banished, so like you're just happy for that to happen. Sword of the Release. At the start of your turn, if you have a character in play with more attack than each opposing character in play. Okay, it's got a lot of words on it, doesn't seem to do much. Prince Philip, 7 cost, 3/9. When you play this character, banish chosen opposing dragon character. Okay, very thematic, but like... And pressing the advantage, whenever he challenges a damaged character, ready this character after the challenge. Okay. Very thematic. I don't think it's going to be very good. I don't think we've opened any legends yet, so that's going to be an exciting tail end of the pack, I imagine, if we're going to be keeping all the legends for that. The Knock again, 6 cost 5/5. It's just not good enough in stats. Merlin, I like this Merlin. Don't know what he does, but your character named Arthur gain resist. You wasted the good Merlin art on that. Mother Gothel, when you play this character you may pay 3 to return. Okay, that's cool. So it's a 2 cost 1/3 and you can cast Mother Knows Best when it comes in. That's neat. It's a nice like innovation. They could do more of this. We've got Sleepy, who's got Bodyguard. Okay, the Queen, 4 cost, Ward, 3/2. When you play this character, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of characters named the Queen and put them into your hand. Okay, so again, it's more queens. We do things when you have queens. Shift Mother Gothel, there she's there. 6 cost, 4/6. When you play this character, each opponent chooses one of their characters and returns that card to their hand. Okay, so it's not as good as like Tremaine or something. It's coming in and they bounce something rather than sacrificing it. And then we have a shiny Belle of the Ball. 4 cost 2/3. When you play this character, your other characters gain ward until... Okay, so it's very niche. You need to be using it to protect like a 2-turn combo or something. Right, let's keep going. Still no legends, so still got everything to play for here. Earth Giant, Gazelle, yep, King Candy 1 cost. These 1 cost 2/2s. They keep doing it, Ravensburger. God, just... Can we get a set without 6 1 cost 2/2s, please? Hypnotic Deduction. Draw 3, then put 2 of the cards into your 2 of the cards from your hand on the top of your deck and Ponder! No, Brainstorm! We're getting Brainstorm in Lorcana. Oh. Oh baby. Hideaway. Put a chosen item or location into its player's inkwell face down and exerted. That's cool. It's an efficient wee removal spell there. King of Hearts, 1/4. Chosen exerted character can't ready. It's like a freeze down. We get Ruby Chromicon. Iago. When this character quests, you may pay 2 less for the next action you play this turn. And Vanellope. Shift 2. When you play another princess character, all opponents... Ah, it's cute that she's a princess. That's like the Wreck-It Ralph 2 reference, that she joins the princess gang. All opposing characters get me... Okay, yeah, fine. And I follow you. Have they changed the pull rates on these boxes? Because I felt like set 3 and set 4, the pull rates for legends were real high. They're just it's building the anticipation here. Amber Chromicon remove up to 1 damage. This could be good. I could imagine this scene play because it's inkable and steel Chromicon. That was 3 Chromicons and deal 1 damage chosen character. It's a bit expensive. We've got Ratigan. Cusco, 6th cost. When you play this character, you may put chosen item or location into its player's inkwell face down and exerted. Okay, so it let it goes just like we saw that action do. We let it goes onto an item or location. And 4, your other characters gain resist 1. Alright. Alright. You might see play. I could believe it. Weirder cards have seen play. The fact he's inkable just means you can maybe play a couple of them in your top end. Medal of Heroes, banish this item, chosen character gets +2 lore this turn. Yeah, it's probably, but the fact it's not reusable, you might as well just play something that gives you 2 lore. Night Howl Rager, Rudy, 1 cost 2/2, nobody cares. All fund out. Put chosen character of yours into your inkwell face down. Oh, okay, so you can sacrifice a guy to ink it. That's cool. Monstro, Stat Monster, Turbo. What have we got here? Badanon. 3 ink for a 2 to enter, 7 defense. Villain characters gain tap and pay 3. Play a character of the same name for free while here. It's interesting. You need to be really, really into just one character though. And then you need to also, it's 3 and put, I don't know, it's a lot of work for, oh, and there's our first legend. Ooh, look at that treatment, can you see that? It's got like a weird shimmer to it. Look at that. See that? See that? Like the Mirabelle is like, that's really cool. So what does Mirabelle do? 5/5/5. You can't play this character unless you have 5 or more characters in play, and then it lures for 5. Okay, so it's baiting you down the same route that the Big Goofy did, but in a different way. Because it's affordable. It's cool. It's very cool. I like as well that they don't just put 5 ink symbols. They just put lore symbols. They put lore 5. See that? You can't. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Production quality's way down. I'll get back to it. Mickey Mouse, Clarabelle, Hypnotic Strength, Keen Eye, Minnie Mouse, Happy, Robin Hood, Shift 3. This character gets +1 lore for each opposing damage character in play. Okay, I could steal the game from nowhere, especially after like a big Tinkerbell or something. That's interesting. Try everything, remove up to 3 damage counters from chosen character and ready them. Bashful. We have a character named Snow White in play, this gains Bodyguard. Half Hexwell Crown. 2 and tap it, draw a card. 2 and tap it, discard a card, exert a character. It costs 6 uninkable, and then we've got Banza. Why is this a rare? This is so bad. 2 not inkable, out of my sight, and then a shiny Nala. God, that's a terrible rare. At least when you see Cobra Bubbles and stuff, you're like, well, I mean, he's hard to kill once you get him in play, but God, that Banzai's terrible. Healing Touch. Remove 4 damage, draw a card. It says draw a card. Could do something. Kronk. 2, 1/4 challenger 1. Chromicon. Bruni. Evasive. When this character is banished, you may draw a card. It costs 4 though. Ratigan's Party. While you have a damaged character in play, this location gains 2. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, Grumpy. While one of your knight characters is at a location, your characters gain resist +2. Okay, so bit of location synergy. And Burst of Speed. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Okay, so he gets to punch evasive flyers. And we get another Pete. And we get a foil Gazelle. We are 2/3 of the way through the box now. And no legends. Come on, box. Break free. Obscuricon, Merlin Turtle. When you play this character or when it leaves play, look at the top 2 cards. Okay, so more Merlin bounce nonsense. Chaka, Simba, Ed. 4 cost 2/4. Damaged characters can't challenge this character. It's weird. Okay, Kristoff. For each song in your discard, you may pay 1 less to play this character. Okay, he does cost 9, Jesus. He's a big dumb bodyguard. And then we've got the Great Illuminary. Characters with support get +1 lore and 2 defense over here. Okay, support tribal. We're not there for that yet. And the half Hexwell Crown. We already talked about that. Probably not good, but it's shiny. We like shiny rares. Nautic Strength, Kenai, Donald Duck. Okay, come on. Gaston, Man Among Men. For each damage character, you may pay 2 less for this character. Okay, so it gets another 9 cost, it's going to get a lot cheaper. It's got Rush. And then we've got Numari. For each opposing character banished in a challenge this turn, you may pay 2. So it's another 9 cost with our cost reduction mechanic. Resist 3. I mean, this is going to be hard to shift once it gets into play, but you're going to be hard pressed to get it in at a reasonable cost. Okay, last stretch. Where are all my legends? If this is the one legend box, I'll be glad I got it on camera, because that's a massive statistical anomaly. I didn't even think it was possible. Scrooge McDuck, just a stat monster, and Blast from your past. Name a card, return all character cards with that name from your discard to your hand. Okay, so I could see it doing something, but it would have to be this real all-in, like, I don't know, it's going to be hard. A smarter player than me is going to have to build that deck. Anna. Ulf, this character can't exert to sing songs. Alright, okay. Thematic, but... Vanellope Van Schweet, Rush, and when you play this character, she gains evasive. Okay, so she comes in and she runs over an evasive creature. We got a Snow White, and we got a foil Dock in the same pack. So Snow White, your characters gain resist +1 for each. Now this character gains resist +1 for each knight character you have in play. So you put all those dwarfs into play, Snow White becomes an unkillable monster, is the meme with that deck. There are other knights. The one that comes into my head is the Prince, the bodyguard resist from set 2. That one jumps into my head as being a reasonable knight you can play. Okay, happy. You're welcome. Shuffle chosen character, item or location into their player's deck. That player draws 2. Whoa, that's a sore one. 7 dwarfs mine. During your turn, the first time you move a character here, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character. If the move character is a knight, deal 2. That could be good. It could be good in that all-in dwarf deck. Tug of War. Deal 1 damage to each opposing character without evasive. Deal 3 damage to each opposing character with evasive. So it gets all the flyers for 3. That's pretty good. In the right meta, I guess. Olaf and a shiny one of these. And we are not opening well with this box. The Knock, Took, the Library, Glimmer, all funned out. Okay, Maximus. At the end of your turn, if you have any character in play with 5 attack or more, gain 2 lore. If you have any in play with 10 or more, gain 5. Okay, so this is kind of like the Flynn Rider, the Red Flynn Rider, where it's just passively gaining you lore. We like that. And we've got a Merlin, which is a legend. Shift 5, and all the legends seem to have that kind of glossy effect around them. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm using a new setup. Like I said, everything's been moved around a wee bit for me, so I'm so sorry about the lack of focus. When you play this character, if you use Shift to play him, you may search your deck for any card, put that card... Oh! Okay. That could be really good. I wonder what other Merlins you can play in a blue shell. And we've got a Maleficent, super rare Maleficent foil. Shift 6, costs 8, 7/7. When you play this character, for each of your characters named Maleficent in play, return a chosen opposing character, item or location will cost 3 or less. Okay, so she comes in and for all the Maleficents you are bouncing all their little guys. Not very exciting. Probably not worth the squeeze on that one. Okay, last stretch here. Belle of the Ball, we've seen you. And Clarabelle, okay, the legends are all at the back of this pack. So again, she's got that glossy outline effect that we're seeing on all of these, yeah, all these legends. At the end of your turn, if chosen opponent has more cards in their hand than you, you may draw until you have the same number. Shift 5. Very good. It reminds me of like Beast, Legendary Beast, just like plumping up your hand, and then we've got a shiny Maui. Okay, so we've got 3 legends. Can't be too upset. Nothing seems super insane so far though. Lilo, that's the first time we've seen Lilo, just 2 cost, 1/3 supporter. Simba, 1 cost, 2/1 when you play this character. This set just seems to go on forever. I'm still seeing new cards, I'm almost at the end of the box. Chosen character gets +2 attack, okay. Robin Hood, when you play this character, if an opponent has damaged character, okay, game on lore, yeah, that's fine, we've seen him. Tipo, right. Scar. Ward, 4 cost. Whenever one of your characters challenges a damaged character, you may draw a card. Okay, so you ping them with steel cards and then you finish them off and Scar draws you cards. That's interesting. And then we have Wreck-It Ralph, a foil Minnie Mouse. When you play this character, return a character card from your discard to your hand. If the card's a princess, you gain some lore. It costs 7, uninkable. It's why am I sleeving these? These are just rares, right? Last 2 packs. Come on, box. Come on, box. Sort me out. Make this an exciting return. Remove up to 2 damage from any character. Another Maleficent. Well, just a stat monster, and then we get another Maleficent here. Okay, last pack. Last pack. What are we shooting for? Come on! Right, I'm going to put this aside just in case. We'll bait it, we'll check it at the end. Would be real hype if that was the very last pack, wasn't it? Right. Okay, we've got a rare Sir Ector. So he's just a stat monster, 7 cost, 7/10, 3/3/3, and an Anna. Okay, not the legend, not the enchanted. I don't know, that box seemed a little light to me. Maybe I'm just used to opening cracked boxes. 3 legends isn't super below the curve, but it's a lot worse than we've been seeing. I wonder if they're just kind of slowing down on the number of legends that they're giving you in boxes now. Maybe this is a bad box. Let me know in the comments if this was just a kind of bad pull rate. The supers seem about normal though. Maybe not actually, now I'm looking at this, there's quite a lot of supers, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 supers. Actually doesn't seem too bad. 15 supers, 24 packs. It's a little bit on the high side, but not crazy high. I'm really looking forward to this set. There just seems to be a lot of support, a lot of new archetypes coming out. It's a great time to jump back into Lorcana. I'm going to be doing a few other product reviews. I'm also going to be at Worldcon. I'm actually vending at Worldcon, so if you happen to be at Worldcon, come and say hello to me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching that. I'm sorry that we couldn't get the enchanted, but yeah, thank you for hanging out. I am planning to release my Bucky video because I put a lot of effort into it and I just kind of lost the thread. But it feels good to be back. I do enjoy making these videos. A like, a subscribe, and a comment goes a long way. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching to the end, and I will catch you all for the next one.